and thanks for joining us for Confessions and Convictions. You know, too often, every weekend in America, people go to a large church, and yet it's not a whole lot different than a Saturday night where they go to, say, the comedy club to look at a stand-up actor. Oh, look at that, isn't he funny? He's entertaining us. And a lot have the mentality to think, well, it's his job, it's the pastor. He's going to be up there, we're going to sit comfortably while he does his monologue, and then we're going to go home. Does that sort of sit wrong with you? It should. See, God is the God of the second chance, and the third and the fourth. And there was a famous preacher, I'll not name his name, but you probably know him, who once said, effective evangelism is not a monologue. For instance, you shouldn't come just to listen to, wow, wasn't that pastor just incredible with his message today? Of course, I'm kind of a New York cynic and critic. Where does his feet go after the sermon? How is he with his family? What do the actions say about him? What does his heart say about him? Now, granted, I'm not the Lord, but the Lord gives us eyes and gives us a head, and yet it's He that judges the heart, but you should use some discernment. So let me express something I've learned from my Bible study, that if you do just a monologue, you know what happens? People do this. That's what happens. They tune out. So unless you have people that are involved in a dialogue, interactively, participating, feeling valued, feeling that they are part, contributing, and they are, because as you share and disciple, you're also being discipled. I'll tell you what, groups like that can get pretty lonely. Now, for instance, when I say God's a God of the second chance, you might think that, well, what about Jonah? Jonah should have known better, right? Well, God gave him a second chance, right? Did he get it right the second time? You betcha. We're going to talk more about that in an upcoming Convictions and Confessions. But in the meantime, that was a good preview. And it gives you the thought about not being the solo message. Because, yes, Jonah did go out and preach, and it was the solo message, and it was the greatest revival of all time in Nineveh. They had even the animals started to get some sackcloth and repent. That was impressive, and God did spare them for another 150 years. But it wasn't so much one-man show, and that's the problem of the 1950s pastor. He did everything. He cleaned the toilets, he vacuumed the church, he made everything smell and look nice. It was a one-man show. He did it all. He mailed out everything. He did everything. He typed everything. And that's not also what it's supposed to be. We're supposed to be the body of Christ working one with another together. So, leave your thoughts, leave your comments, and until next time, may the Lord bless and keep you. I look forward to seeing you. Tune in daily for a good word, as well as good music you're not going to hear just anywhere else. Be a friend in the channel. Hit subscribe, join us. You're invited. Everybody likes to be invited to something, except a funeral. See you next time.